Hello guys, welcome back to Logity. How are you all doing? I hope all of you are doing great, all of you are fine and safe. Today we are going to talk about that how you should prepare for SLAT, that is Symbiosis Law Admission Test. How you should prepare for Symbiosis Law Admission Test, that is the WAT and PI. Okay, so WAT is your written ability test, your writing ability test, okay, or written ability test, and PI is your interview. Okay, so essay कैसे लिखना है, how to write an essay and how to prepare for it. I'm going to give you a complete roadmap to Symbiosis Law School. This is going to be a self-study guide, a complete step-wise guide. I'm going to tell you about the resources that you should go for. A lot of students, like many students, go and check out our Instagram, Loggery's Instagram at I am Loggery. Check the reviews. You will find so many students last year made it to SLS Pune, Noida, Hyderabad, and Nagpur. So yes, if you follow all of this, you can crack the personal interview and the written ability test part. Yes, you can do it. And a lot of you were asking that we were expecting a call. Please tell us how we have to prepare. How can we utilize these days that we have? Yes, you should utilize these days because yes, you can prepare for the PI as well as VAT. You need to put in some effort, but in the right direction. I'm going to tell you how you have to do it. Let's get started with today's session. Yeah, guys, welcome to Loggery. I hope you have subscribed to Loggery's YouTube channel and hit that bell notification on so that you do not miss any of our videos. And I hope you're following us on Instagram. We're there by the name at I am Loggery. We do pretty motivational stuff out there if you want to stay happy, if you want to stay motivated, and if you want to stay connected a little more with Loggery, then do follow us on Instagram. How to prepare for VAT? That is your writing ability test essay. How to prepare for essay? Number one thing is start reading the newspaper. Guys, this is very important. Reading the newspaper is very important. Start attending my class on Examire. I analyze the Hindu every day. The analysis takes place on my channel Examire. That is my YouTube channel. I personally take your classes from 6 to 7 every day. Every day the class takes place. This is very important. Here I discuss the background news so it gets easier for you to understand what is there, what is not. I also you can ask your queries here. So if you want to brush up, if you are zero in your current affairs right now, or even minus in minus, if you want to you want to make sure that your current affairs, your knowledge related to the current events improves, this is the best thing that you can do, and this is for free. I'm telling you, this is for free. So start attending the class. Next is why you should read the newspaper, because topics are based on current affairs. Your essay topics that you're going to get are going to be based on current affairs for sure, right? The next thing is, from where are you going to get the content? What are you are going to write in the essay? The content, obviously, if the topic is from the newspaper, the content is also available in the newspaper itself. So content and pointers for the essay can be found in the newspaper itself. So reading the Hindu is essential. Next is some of the mistakes that you need to avoid. Since you are a Logerian, you cannot commit mistakes. Number one is reading editorials only. No, you cannot read only the editorials. You need to read all the important articles that are there in the newspaper. The second approach that students take is they think that they have to read the entire newspaper. No, you have to read only what is important. And if you want to read the newspaper by yourself, I post the important articles on my Instagram. My handle is at IamLoggery. You can check that out also. So reading the newspaper, very important. From today itself, start reading the newspaper. This is very essential. Step 2, handwritten notes for revision. It is very important to have notes, because for current affairs, if you want them to you want that you should remember, you need to revise again and again. You need to revise again and again. So step 2 is handwritten notes. So when you are reading the newspaper while attending my class, I tell you that this is very important, note it down. This is important, note it down. These days, I also tell this topic is important for SLAT people. Please note it down. Please read it. And I also give you the marked newspaper. I make it available on my Telegram. So again, that is very important. These are the free resources that are going to help you a lot. Then next is step 3, how to cover the backlog. Now obviously you need a particular duration of news is required. If you have already covered the news of 2021 as well as 2022, that is great. Then you revise your notes and you follow the current news, right? But if you have not done anything as such, you've just read the basic current affairs, marked up everything, you have just gone through the ratification way, the shortcuts that I gave you for the objective type. Here what you need to do is, number one is January to May 2022, you need to read the IS vision and you need to know what is going around in the country, in the world, in different genres, right? You need to know about the legal affairs that are going on, and you will get a hard copy and you are going to make notes of those in the magazine itself. This is very important. More than this, this should be your second step. Your first step should be that when it comes to your June and July news, you have to go through the newspaper analysis. Yes, you need to be aware, you need to know what is happening, what is going on, and what was happening in the past 1 to 2 months. This is very, very important. And if you are able to cover your January till May also, as well as June and July, things are going to be in your favor. I can tell you, your confidence level is going to be very high, because you are going to motivate yourself that I know what is going on and I can talk about things that others cannot. So this is one thing that you need to do. You need to upgrade, you need to improve your knowledge related to current events. Okay, स्टेप 4 की बात करते हैं, प्रैक्टिस राइटिंग वन essay every day. Now this is very, very important, and I know you guys are not going to do this, but this is very, very important. I'm going to provide one topic every day on my website www.loggery.com. You can submit your essays in the comments, right? And I'll also try to give you pointers the next day for the previous day's essay. So this is going to do, and I also post essay topics on my Instagram handle, that is I am Loggery. From now on, I'm going to make sure that one page is there. I'm going to leave the link of the page in the description box, that okay, start preparing these topics. You can read this, the Hindu's editorial or the Indian Express editorial or this article to get the information, right? So that is what we are going to do. So this is how we are going to practice, right? So this is going to take place. So if you're ready for practicing, I might also do videos and all that stuff, but I need all of you to be a part of it, right? If you are part of this journey, then obviously I'm going to help you in every way that I can. You can comment down below that what are the issues that you're facing, and accordingly we'll be coming up either with a blog post or a video, whatever is going to help you more. Okay, how to prepare for PI, that is your personal interview. Very, very important. This is the roadmap that you need. Okay, now number one thing is personal questions. You need to prepare the personal questions. The list of the questions I've provided in my video. I've done a particular video for personal questions, so the link of the video is going to be in the description box. You can go through that video. This video helps all your SLS 3-year law, seniors or whatever you want to call, SLS 3-year law students watched that video, and they also followed all of these things, and they were able to clear not only the entrance exam but also their PI, VAT, and they have landed in SLS Pune, right? I'm talking about the 3-year students for 2022. So yes, this is what you need to do. Now watch that video, link is going to be in the description box. Now you need to note down the questions. I have given you that how you have to answer. I've provided the basic performer, given you basic idea that how you have to answer the questions, right? So prepare all the questions that have been discussed in that video. Now the next thing is, where are you from? City and state. So city and state, obviously. So wherever you're from, you need to know about the governor, the CM, legislative assembly, if there's legislative council or not, how many members are there, if there is any major event that has taken place in the history or in the recent past, or any event is going on, right? What your city is famous from. If you're from Delhi, all the historical places. If you're from Chandigarh, you need to know about who was the one who built Chandigarh. These kind of questions, they are the favorite questions. If you're from Hyderabad, rich history. Okay, Maharashtra, recently things happened. Maharashtra anti-defection law, was in news. Now LG and CM controversy when it comes to your Delhi. Orissa presidential candidate is from Orissa. She's a tribal. You need to know about her. So how would you get to know about these things? You'll get to know about these current events related to your states when you go through the news. For June and July, you have to hear to the newspaper analysis. I know it is 1 hour long, but go through those newspaper analysis. This is going to help you. I know it is difficult, but who said it is easy to crack an interview? You need to work hard for that, right? So this is what you're going to do. And if you were following the newspaper already, you have notes, then you're done. You just need to revise those notes and continue watching the videos. Right. The next is legal aptitude. Next questions are going to be there from legal aptitude, right? Indian Constitution, you need to be well versed with Indian Constitution, fundamental rights, writs, president elections, vice president elections that are going on, entire Constitution. Your anti-defection law was in news, your UCC was in news, that is your Uniform Civil Code, JNK delimitation thing, you need to know about it. All of these important topics, you need to be aware about those recent, not only your recent judgments, but also your recent legal topics, right? These are very, very important. And how would you get to know about them? Once you read your magazine as well as you start reading the newspaper. This can happen, this you can do it, right? If you are saying that, oh, please make a video of all the important topics, dude, I need to tell you one thing. Get this thing in your head very clear. I cannot get it covered in 1 hour or 2 hours, or only that thing. I come up with a video giving you 20 or 30, topics that, okay, these are important topics, but that is not going to help you that much. That will help you if you are doing what I'm telling you. This base of magazines and of newspapers is required. You never know what they're going to talk about, but if you know about the maximum things, see, you don't know about 2 to 3 things, but then you know about 4 to 5 things. That is going to be a great thing. Try to understand that. I know there are going to be comments. You guys are going to say, give us topics, give us topics. They're going to be same topics. Might be not. No one can be sure. So how you can be sure? Why don't you work 100%? Why don't you take it 100% to a level wherein you know maximum things? Symbiosis Law School is a good law school, beta. If you're not getting an NLU and you're getting a symbiosis, it is good. It is like NLU only. But you have to work hard. I mean, what is stopping you from working hard? Newspaper? Everyone is afraid of newspaper. Why? It is not that difficult. Come join my class. I'm doing everything to make it very easy for you. Then, once you're done with your Indian Constitution, revise from wherever you have studied your Indian Constitution, from wherever, Universal, Willy, AP Bhardwaj, your coaching notes, XYZ notes, whatever. Cover from there. All your important topics need to be covered. Cover it in toto, that is in entirety. From first page to last page, you need to cover your Indian Constitution. Then comes your torts, contracts, criminal law. Yes, you need to study this. Then comes your marital rape, sex workers, judgment, GST, sedition. Choose a topic of your choice. They sometimes tell you, okay, choose a legal topic and talk about it. Recent judgments, sex workers, judgment. Then there was GST judgment, marital rape, sedition was there. These judgments are important. You need to know about these judgments. Recently we talked about handcuffing. Then we talked about plastic ban. All of this was there in the newspaper. New laws related to advertisement. What is your opinion? You will formulate an opinion if you will know that, okay, this is happening in the world. देखो यार, हिंदी में बोलती हूँ बहुत क्लियर कट. न्यूज़पेपर एनालिसिस नहीं सुन सकते ना, तो इससे ज्यादा मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकती. दैट इज द मैक्सिमम आई कैन डू व्हेन इट कम्स टू द न्यूज़पेपर. ठीक है, बाकी इट इज योर चॉइस. देन कम्स टू current affairs, whatever you are doing for what, that is going to work for your current affairs. That is, you're going to read IS Vision. If there is backlog, if you were following the newspaper, that's great, then you do not need to go for this. But if you read IS Vision, you know the best part about VAT part is they give you pointers, they give you advantages, disadvantages. So this is good. IS Vision is good in that way, right? And then you have to follow the newspaper. Following the newspaper is very, very important when it comes to your current affairs. Okay, now I also want to tell you that in the current affairs part, you need to watch the legal current affairs videos. Legal current affairs videos is a series that I do, like from January. January is done, Feb is done, March is done, April is yet to be done. I'll do that May is done, and June also I'll do. Right, these two are yet to be done. But I have three or four videos for every month. I leave the link of the playlist in the description box. Go ahead, watch those videos, make notes. Very, very important for all of you law students who are going to give the interview. This is important, people. Please, 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 please watch those videos. Okay, now a lot of you are going to say, "Arey, ye to apna hi video promote karte." If I have done something that is going to help my student, I should tell you about that. Okay, so don't call out on that. And if you want to, you're free. Comment. Communication skills. Now, communication skills, when it comes to communication, when a child is born, a lot of you are going to tell me that, oh, you cannot build your communication skills in a day. How can we improve it? I think the opposite. I think you can improve it. You just need to find out what is right and what is wrong in you. Right. So how to know what is right? Right. Observe others. What is right? Right. A child is born. बच्चा क्या करता है? When a child is born, he cries. He or she cries and cries. But then one day the child realizes that these humans have something. They're talking, right? And then the child copies and learns the language. That is why a child who's born in a Hindi household speaks Hindi, a child who's born in a Marathi household speaks Marathi, because the child copies the people who are around that child, right? So that is what you need to do. If you are not good with speaking, you need to copy the people who speak good, right? So observe others. Now, whom to observe? I think watching interviews in English is going to help. Sara Ali Khan is a very good orator. You can watch her. Priyanka Chopra is a very good orator. IS interviews are very, very great. You can watch some of those videos every day. Make sure you watch one or two interviews that are around 1 hour long, so that you can observe. Now, what to observe? What to observe? How are they speaking? How are they speaking? What is their pitch? Loud? How are they changing the tone? Right? How they emphasize on a word? How are they focusing, bringing the focus around one word or a line? Right? Words they are using, face expressions, hand movements. How are they sitting? All of this. Are they moving their hands or not? These are the things that you need to watch, you need to observe, and finally you need to copy them. Okay, now you have observed them. Observation ho gaya. Step 2 is practice and observe yourself. Now, how to practice? Sit in front of the mirror and answer the questions, the list that I've provided in the other video, the list of the personal questions. Sometimes answer the personal questions, sometimes ask yourself a question related to current affairs. For example, if today you read about should plastic be banned, or should single do you know single banned plastic has been banned? Is it a good idea or a bad? Is it going to help or not? This is a very good question. Try to answer it. Right? Stand in front of the mirror and answer the questions. Record your interviews on phone. Hear yourself giving the interview. You'll find out a lot of errors. You'll find out so many errors, and you can improve on those. Then hear and try to find out your problem, right? And then ask your parents or siblings to interview you. Give them a list of questions and ask them to ask you questions, and just talk and talk. That easy it is. Then you can book a mock interview or interview course with Loggery. That is also available. Look, I have told you everything. Okay, if you can do it by yourself, great. If you need my help, then you need to pay. Okay, simple. This video is for free, so you can work by yourself also. But if you think that no, I want to give a mock interview, or I want to join a course by Loggery wherein she helps me, then that is going to be paid. Okay, so this is what you can do. Next is one mistake to avoid. Mistake to avoid, not mistakes to avoid. Mistake to avoid: learning the questions and speaking as if you are reading a script. ठीक है? अब ऐसे नहीं करना. What is your name? My name is Loggery. मतलब ऐसा नहीं बोलना my name is Loggery blah 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 blah. नहीं यार, ऐसा नहीं बोलना है. ठीक है, जो मैंने आपको क्वेश्चंस प्रोवाइड करे हैं, पर्सनल क्वेश्चंस, आप उनको रिटर्न में प्रिपेयर कर सकते हो, बट अल्टीमेटली जब प्रैक्टिस करोगे तो उनको ऐसे बोलोगे जैसे कि आपने याद नहीं किया. जैसे कि फ्लो, जैसे नदी बहती है ना, ऐसे फ्लो. इट इज कमिंग नेचुरली. बहुत ही नेचुरली आ रहा है. इवन आई नो यू आर गोइंग टू लर्न सम वर्ड्स. अब आप अपना क्वेश्चन प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो, देयर गोइंग टू बी वर्ड्स विच यू नो इन योर लोकल लैंग्वेज, राइट? बट यू डू नॉट नो what how to explain yourself in English. Google the word that you want to know what you say, how you're going to say explain that situation in English, or what is that particular word called in English. So that is what you need to do. That is how everyone improves. Learn how to pronounce. These days, Google tells you how to pronounce. Speak with Google. This is what you need to do. And if you think that you have to learn very hi-fi English, I think if you have a hi-fi knowledge, that is going to help. And a good English, a good normal English is going to work for you. And yes, you can improve. Who says you cannot improve? Whatever time you have, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 7 days, 8 days, 10 days, whatever time, you can improve if you want to. If you are ready to work hard, if you're ready to work in the right direction, you can improve for sure. So guys, that's it for today's video. If you want to book a mock interview, the link is going to be in the description box. And yeah, if you want to ask anything related to the interview, then you can comment down below, or you can contact me on Instagram. I'm there by the name at I'm Loggery. Right, so that's it. Loggery signing off. I'll see you super soon. Bye and take care. All the very best for your interview. Yes, you can do it. I have given you all the pointers. Just work the way I've told you. And yeah, you will be a student who's studying in SLS, and you'll be a Loggery always for life. Yeah, so okay, Loggery signing off. I'll see you super soon. Bye and take care.